electronic signature.
This
I
is
can,
saying that you agree to an electronic signature when you fill out that page.
right, consent to electronic record. And you can kind of read through that. And we click accept. And then it takes you to the website rental agreement. Since all of us are grandfathered in as associates and we want to be able to put our websites on MyVIMA, we'll go ahead and agree to this. And just kind of puts your information in here. And down here, since this is an agreement between VIMA and yourself, type in your full name.
The name's got to be exactly like it is up above, right, Tommy?
Correct. So how you typed in your name on the previous page, it has to match exactly that before this will be enabled. Click agree and sign. And for some reason, it's making me do this twice.
Okay, we can't do this till we launch, Tommy.
You can do it right now. I just enabled it.
Okay, because mine's not saying agree and sign. I've got the right name and I've got the other, but it doesn't light up my agree and sign.
Okay, so click off of your name, click somewhere on the date maybe.
Okay. Okay, there, maybe that'll get it. Got it.
Okay. Okay, so now that I've signed the agreements, it took me right back to the directory here.
Hey, Tommy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but someone asked if you had it set up in the business name. You just do the same. You put the business name in both spots.
Because I'm pretty sure that it's going to require each one of those to be filled out. Let's think about that here for a second.
That's a good question, actually.
Yes, it is.
100 web clicks to whoever stumps Tom.
If you had your account made out to the business, wouldn't it follow through all the way through, Tommy?
Yes.
The business name?
Yes, but the only thing, let me sign out real quick and let me reset that. Any information that is in here, I think the only thing that is optional is the second address line. So,
I mean, if you have an account already, you got a business name in there, not your personal name.
right.
Okay,
Like my business.
use your business name then in that agreement.
But I'm wondering what we can use for middle and last name. Maybe make sure
LLC.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, see, it's going to give me a problem. I'll make the middle. How would I make the middle and last name not required? Do you guys have any suggestions on this?
Let's you make it the same, or LL and then C and then last name.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, just LLC be the last name. You got my business up there under first name.
Oh,
So they can put either one.
You can just put a dot in the areas.
On the same page.
A dot's probably better than LLC because not everybody is a corporation.
Right.
Right.
So I would just put a dot in there. Let's see. And that works. And now it's taking me to the rental agreement since I cleared up both of them.
Sorry, I have a question for the website rental agreement. Is it that if you have a business to advertise?
The website that you're going to be putting into the shopping viewer. That's how you would receive the rental income from your website being in the shopping viewer.
Okay, thank you.
Now, just don't forget the dots for this.
Right, yeah.
Tommy, I didn't have a place to sign. Am I supposed to have a sheet to sign once? It just took me to the site. So does that mean I'm in, or do I
Yeah,
still have to sign something?
No, that means you're in. And if you see that it doesn't match exactly, it'll tell you does not match your full legal name.
It let me in, but it didn't take me to a page to sign. I thought I had to sign a signature, but I don't.
That electronic signature agreement that you agreed to is
that makes it signed. Okay, I understand.
Right.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, and this is getting annoying. But the good thing is you don't have to sign these, but once a year.
I believe you had 3 dots there, Tommy, in the first one. That's why.
Right.
There's 3 dots following the LLC. Or is that a comma?
Yeah, I think it's a comma in there.
It's a comma.
What do you put on myvima.com? Do you put a slash or something with your name on it too, or how does that work? Where people, if you want to send people to getting on to joining your site, I don't quite understand that. Could you please explain it?
Yes, I'll get to that. After you've made the agreements complete, you can go to your back office, and it looks very similar to the book site, but there's a websites tab down here at the end, and I need to clear that out. Let me see. Well, I'll just let you guys know. This is when you click on the websites tab, this is where you will enter in your website. And I need to be able to show you that.
Yes, Morris, the call is being recorded.
Hey, Tommy, I don't know if you saw my direct message or not, but I seem to be locked out of that side of VIMA.
And what does it say when you try to visit it?
It doesn't show that it shows incorrect information. So I tried to reset it, but then it says it doesn't have my email. So then even setting up, clicking join again, I did that and it still won't take the username and password.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me finish going through this and then I'll see.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, so I've reset it where I don't have a website, and this is what everyone should see. And I actually see someone's already entered their website. You can go in and add your website just like this. So you need to put in the HTTP. So like my site is i808.com, and you see it turn red. So, but once you start getting into making a correct, not HTTP, HTTP, see it turns green. So once you have a legitimate website in there, you will notice that it will turn green for you, like myvima.com.
Tommy, once I'm in there, I missed how you get to that page you're on now. I logged into the mall. Do you go back to MyVIMA?
Do you see your back office?
Your back office. Oh, okay. I missed that, I think.
And then click on the websites tab, and I haven't entered a website yet, so I will enter it in.
Your back, is that on the membership menu, your back office?
My goodness.
Let's see. The VIMA directory, your back office. Do you see, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've enabled it for everyone.
You logged in?
Yeah, I'm logged in. I went to the hamburger sign and
no.
okay,
On the hamburger sign, you need to go to the very bottom and go back to MyVIMA.
That's where I, okay, that's where I tried to
Can we
go.
just go through the training and then people can do this on their own?
Yeah, in question and answer.
It takes me back to the shopping mall.
Well, we can deal with that after. So let Tommy finish the training so we can deal with it after.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so once it turns green, go ahead and save your website. And then for your web clicks before 4 p.m., we are in the process of processing them. We want to be able to see, you'll be able to see your total web clicks, and under your details, there's a lot of stuff here, but there's going to be web click details under the details section. I didn't want to stay on there too long because I have a lot of information in there. But this will be like your total web clicks that are going to be applied to this site that you have saved up here. We're going to start out with 200 web clicks going into the site for today, being applied to it. And then we're going to be rolling out more each additional day, applying it to your
5%.
website. 5% of your total web clicks going into that site each day. So it kind of spreads it out over time, and it doesn't just load your site into the viewer constantly.
Will they be able to see the total clicks right there?
Right. It's gonna that's gonna be right in here.
Okay.
And so I think everyone coming from the book site is going to have web clicks already, but in case you wanted to purchase the web clicks, you could click the purchase the web clicks, and you can see the different packages. And but I think everybody coming from the book site is going to have that already set up. Let's see. Well, that's the main things I would like for you guys to do. Be able to get in, go ahead and sign the agreements, and get your website in there before 4 p.m. so we can go ahead and turn on the shopping viewer. And then with the shopping viewer, we'll have the websites loaded in, and we'll be able to demo that properly.
Okay, does anybody have any questions now?
Yes, what the website do we use?
Question. How do I promote the site? MyVIMA.com, but I don't know what the other .com. So when I send somebody to the site, they'll go to my site.
Yes. Okay. So if you go to your back office, the overview page has the link for MyVIMA, your link in it. And I will kind of show you guys how this works. So for MyVIMA, if I'm still signed in.
Johnny Cash, you don't have a website, Johnny?
So I just signed out like I'm a brand new member coming in, and let's say I click on create account. I do not have a referrer. Or if I click on, I think the overview might make me sign in. Yeah. So you see, I do not have a referrer right now because I've signed out and I haven't clicked on a link. But if I click on my link that I had copied right here, if I paste that in here, and that's not going to work. I need to copy it. Copy. So I pasted my link in there, and now I see I've been referred. And if I go back to the directory and sign in and create an account, I see I've been referred. So in your back office, that first page that it brings you to is your replicated MyVIMA link. And we have had suggestions where people can put their username in here, but I do not have that implemented yet, or their custom name. But right now, your unique name, your unique link is in your back office as soon as you sign in.
Tommy?
Yes.
I want to forward, I got a domain name I want to use to get rid of this ugly link. Do I, when I forward it with masking, so I'll stay the same, do I actually put that in the save area where the replicated link goes, or do I put the replicated link in there and then go ahead and forward it to a different domain name?
If you use that link from your back office, put that in the domain name where it's going to be forwarding to. So let's say you had vimadirectory.com. Go into vimadirectory.com and forward it to your link from your back office, and that would work.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, man.
No problem.
Somebody said they didn't have a website. You have to have a website to participate as an advertiser and get rental income back. You do not have to have one just to be an associate and to be able to sell advertising. But if you don't have an website, you ask if you could put up any type of website, anything that doesn't have pornography or any bad stuff on it. You can use it, and we're going to monitor it for the first 6 months. And if you don't make any sales, then we're going to work with you to get another website, because we've got to have websites up there that's selling product, not just to be up there to make a rental income. But we'll work with you on that and help you.
That sounds great. Hey, can you explain the 200 web clicks that were released in the day? How do we get to choose what package to put in, or will that automatically be placed into a package for us? Somebody.
Johnny, contact support on when we get through here about your site. Derek can help you on that.
So for
it doesn't have enough to do. He's kind of like the Maytag man.
Later on.
So for the 200 web clicks.
So hey, Maribel, you need to mute yourself out. I think it's you. Somebody has got background noise and it needs to go away, please.
Any other questions now?
Well, I think Dirk was asking about the 200 web clicks. That 200 web clicks will be going into the package that, let's say your total web clicks are a low number. It would go into the appropriate package.
Platinum package.
Yeah, if it's a high number of total web clicks, it'll go into the platinum package. But if it's a low number, let's say you had a total of 300 web clicks, your 300 web clicks would just go into the brass package.
So the 200 that's being released today, does the company automatically place that in a package, or do we get to choose what package to put that in?
Right now it's planned on going into the appropriate package based on your total number of web clicks.
Okay, but we'll know that by lunchtime, our total number of web clicks?
Before 4 p.m.
Okay.
Hey, Julie, can you finish up your question? Did you get through? Is everything good now? Can you ask Tommy?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got through, Marlon. I'm got in there.
Okay, because what you was asking was very important, but with so many people talking. But did it work out good?
Yep, I got in. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks.
And so what Julie was talking about earlier was the hamburger. And so if you guys are ever on this area, if you want to get back to that shopping, our directory, here's the link at the bottom of the hamburger. MyVIMA, and just takes you back, and then you can get to your back office.
Tommy, that's the part I'm locked out of, and I believe Jim and Fran are having the same issue. We can log into the
mall side,
the first part, but when we click like the hamburger feature and go to the bottom to MyVIMA and try to sign in, we just keep getting errors. And then when trying to reset the password, it's really just taking me in circles.
Okay, so if someone is starting on the mall and tries to come back to us, we do not accept their password. We send accounts over. They don't really send accounts back. So with that, let's think about that. You would need to be able to log into the same account that you have for the book site.
Yep, that's what's saving, because my Mac will just carry it over. So it's.
And the books, you're not able to log into the book site here?
Not through the screen that you're on. I can get into just the main MyVIMA or the free cashback mall. I can log in there, but I can't get over to the back office, to the member agreement, or even see any of that side.
What if she just totally logs out, X's out, and then just go back to myvima.com and go back up the escalator?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely log out and start by going
And also clean your cookies.
That's what I had to do. I had to do that.
What did you say, Marlon?
Also cookies, clear your cookies. That help out a lot sometimes.
Okay. All right, I'll try that. That'll probably help.
Why is it
Thank
that,
you.
I have a question. On Tommy's, it shows free sweepstakes shopping viewers, but on mine, it does not show that.
Because I need to have everyone load their websites in before I can turn on the shopping viewer.
So that website, is that something that we create?
You go to your back office and websites, and add your website here. Oh,
so is that something that I create just as any website, or is that the website from when I go into overview?
Okay, let me explain it once again. The website, everybody is going to advertise has got to have a website. And if you don't have a website right now, we can help you get a website, but we can't do it today. We won't have time to do it today. It would have to be, like Monday. But you can use, and this shouldn't be, but we'll let you use any website right now that doesn't have any bad material on it. But we're going to monitor that website, and if it doesn't get any sales, then we're going to have to work with you to get a website that will produce sales. Okay?
Hi, hello, this is Pastor White. I wanted to ask about the website, sir. Can it be like an affiliate website, like let's say if you're in Daisy or Cubatech, you can put a website in like that?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
And if you don't have one, contact your sponsors and see what link they're using, and just use their link for a little while until you find one. Just flip through the shopper's viewer, and maybe you'll find somebody promoting vitamins or something, and you go, oh, I like that, or maybe travel, and then just become a member, and then you can share that website.
Derek, for right now, if anybody wants to go
I
in.
have a charity, and we talked about a charity a while back. So because the charity's not selling anything other than introducing programs, would we not be able to use the charity website, or
use what kind of website?
Charity, like a charity. If you have a charity and you want to promote your charity and the programs and stuff like that, because I keep hearing about sales and products. So if our charity don't sell things, are we not allowed to use that website?
Like a nonprofit, Andy.
Yes, a nonprofit.
You can do that.
I would think so, yes.
What about churches? They don't sell. I mean, we were going to use our church website. My pastor and his wife were. Is that still good if it doesn't sell anything?
A church can use their website.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because the church have book sales, different things, you know? So some churches do sell a lot of stuff.
But if
I have
they
a question.
don't, then
But what if you don't?
I don't have anything right now, so I don't know what to use.
That's still okay if they don't, because it's a different type of entity.
Okay. Okay.
They selling you know, Jesus Christ and God.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Andy, I have a suggestion for everybody that doesn't have a website for right now. It's so simple. If they just go to inboxdollars.com, it is so easy just to sign up, and it's a referral link where you make money on doing surveys and stuff. But for right now, that would work for you. Inbox, INBOX dollars.com, and it's so simple to sign up for and get your URL.
There's also a place called Shopify. Shopify, you can make your own website of different products. You can purchase products from AliExpress or Alibaba, from China. I mean, you get a watch for like $5. You can sell it for like $45. That is Shopify.com.
How you spell that?
ClickBank is also very, very good.
SHOPIY.
Sorry.
Spell that again.
Wait a minute, SHOPIFY.
Andy, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Sir, you were saying if you didn't have a website that you could contact your sponsor and use what they're using right now. And what else did you add to that?
I didn't know I said that, but
oh
no, I said that.
Oh,
And, yeah, it's just like I don't have a website right now, so I'm going to use my daughter's real estate site, you know, until I find one that I really like and want to promote myself. So maybe you can grab a friend's site, or maybe contact your sponsor. Maybe they're promoting something kind of cool, and maybe just use their link a little bit until you find something.
They were given some websites just a few minutes ago that you can go to and get a website.
yes, sir. I wrote those down.
Okay.
Now, let me understand here, please, Andy. Are these the websites we're going to be promoting? I mean, like, is something we want to advertise with VIMA? Is that what these sites are?
Yeah, the website that you put on to advertise should be a product to sell.
Okay, and that's something we're advertising through VIMA, through your advertising program.
Right.
Now, can we do more than one at the same time?
No, just one at a time.
Okay.
Can you change them very often?
You can change it, or you can add another one when you get $24,000 worth of web clicks. You can add another website at that time.
But can you change the one you have if you want to try a different one?
Well, yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Anytime? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I need to ask a question about these web clicks. I still don't understand how we get credit for them. If nobody goes and clicks on our website, then we could be sitting there with a lot of web clicks, but not, I don't know how we get, can you explain how we get paid on that? Thank you.
Okay, you get paid, let's say you had 1,000 web clicks. Regardless of whether you get any clicks on it or not, you still get paid your rental income based on those 1,000 web clicks. But we're going to leave your site. If you're not getting web clicks, you need to, if you hadn't got web clicks in 30 days, you need to send a ticket into support or call support, tell them, and then we need to find out why.
So at what particular juncture will we start being able to receive from our web clicks?
Okay, ask that question again.
Yes, so when will we start receiving from our web clicks? Would that be today? When we'll be able to start earning from them?
It's always a day late because we have to add up the outside income and then, so that'll be paid the following night at 12 o'clock.
How do we get paid? Do we get a check, or there's gonna be a place where we can put our bank information in there?
I couldn't understand. Would you say that again?
I was wondering how we got paid. Do we get paid by a check, or do we put our banking information in somewhere? So it's an automatic deposit.
It goes into your back office. That's something that, Tommy, are you still on here? Tommy's working, I'm sure. But in your back office, it'll show how much you made that day.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. In their back office, it'll show, right, where how much they
Yes.
made on their rental income.
Under details, and it will show the total combined account under earnings.
Okay, the details, under details, okay.
I'd like to ask a question when I can.
We're gonna have some training on all of this. It'll be starting on Monday, where we go into a lot more detail. Tommy, I have some more of these things completed. And we will show you exactly where it is, how to read it and everything. And then you can take and on a package, you got a package. Let's say you purchase in a $500 package and you have paid, say $200 down on it. All right, the money that you earn on it, then you can take out 20% of it in cash. 80% goes to pay for your package until you get that $500 package paid for. You can take out, always take out 20% of it. If you take out more than 20%, you'd soon run out of any web clicks at all or making money for you.
One more question for you, Andy. And or the gentleman that was just talking.
Some noise going.
It is pretty loud.
Like a dry cleaner.
Mike, can you avoid that?
Okay, there we go.
On this screen, but somebody just took care of it.
Okay, what was your question? Hello? Somebody had a question?
I have a question.
I did, Andy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can you explain to me the 1,000 web clicks again? You said based on how many you've got, not how many times somebody clicks. Can you say that? Tell me that again, please.
Okay. Let's say you have 1,000 web clicks.
Okay.
All right. The people clicking on your website is different from what you're earning. The web clicks, when people click on that, let's say you had 5 web clicks today.
Okay.
Click 5 times.
Okay.
That'll be subtracted then from your 1,000. So you got 995 web clicks left for people to click on.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't have anything to do with the 1,000 web clicks that you got over here earning money for you.
Oh.
The 1,000 web clicks stays there for 6 months, and you earn a rental income for 6 months on it, on the 1,000 web clicks.
Oh.
The full amount. Now you might have all your web clicks might be clicked off in 3 months, but you still got those thousands that you making rental income from.
What happens after the 6 months? You got to buy more web clicks?
Well, if you work in the system whereby you're taking 80% of your rental income and purchasing more web clicks, you'll always have web clicks working for you. Right on past the 6 months. They'll just keep right on working
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh.
increasing, making money for you and getting more and more.
I think what some people don't understand is what you're doing when we buy our web clicks, the company is taking that money, right? And then going and then advertising to get customers for us.
Right.
Yeah, some people don't understand that or don't know, I think.
We're using it for that and using it also to get outside income to pay the rental income.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
if
we
I've.
want to promote the business and we need a site to send people to. I still have never got my answer. The exact site. Should we use the one we have when we came in as a distributor? I mean, a founder, or as what? I need a site to say, hey, this is great. We got a great show here. I want to promote you. I don't want to. You have to do it, Andy. I want to do it, and I want the site to send it to makes me the person who's in charge. Please tell me.
Yes, it's in your back office, partner. It's that replicated website link is what you send to everybody you know.
Where do I get the replicated website?
It's in your back office.
That gives us affiliate credit.
And I think also a lot of people don't understand you got to have your own website, your own product, because that's what we're doing. That's what the company is doing. Is your advertising, you've got to have that to be legal, because there's been businesses like this where I say, oh, you don't need to have nothing. If you don't have nothing to sell, don't worry about putting anything. Well, them companies are not legal. You got to have that to be legal.
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
I understand that. And I do have a different website than this, but it's a multi-level site and I want to promote it, but I want to be able to also just get somebody interested in how great MyVIMA is, because I'm a founder and I'm very proud of being a founder of it.
Okay,
I think what Bob is asking is, can we advertise MyVIMA website in the shopper's view?
No. Was there any more to his question?
Yes, so right now, many of us are having issues with getting past the website rental agreement. Could you please advise and help with that?
Okay. We need to get Tommy back on.
Andy has also said that eventually we're going to have some products from China or what have you. So
you can put on a website and sell, right?
Yes.
I think some of us originally thought, understood that even if we didn't have a website, we would be clicking on other people's website originally. That was my understanding, right? Just like in ASD, you would go on and click, right?
It's always been where you had to have a website, to advertise to get the rental income. That's the whole system. That's what the program is built on. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have any.
What should
Does that
be
mean
your
the founders have to have a website too? Even that some founders might just sit there and expect to be paid. Are they going to be paid if they don't have a website?
What should be your plan of action if you just started out with 200 clicks, Andy?
Okay. Do you have a website?
Not yet. I don't.
Okay.
I probably have to depend on my sponsor or, yeah.
Okay. Well, if your sponsor can't help you, contact Derek at support. They had these people were given websites of where you could go to and get your website and a product. maybe your sponsor took that down, if you didn't hear it.
I saw the phone number. Do you know how does the site cost anything to get it?
No, they don't
Okay.
charge anything.
Does it
Okay.
have to be physical products or can I do online digital products?
Put that back up there, Julia. What was it?
Inbox dollars.
Inbox
Dollars.
Dolly?
.com. Dollars. DOLLARS.com. I
Oh,
just put it in
dollar.
the chat.
Yeah, inboxdollars.com.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
in the
go-
chat now.
Yes, Andy, sometimes that
Hi,
West
Tammy.
accent's hard to understand.
Hello, Tammy.
I'm from West Virginia and I'm proud of it.
Me too.
You speak clearly.
Yes, I don't have a middle name. How I can sign in because they don't let me in. You don't let me sign in. I don't have a middle name.
Just put a dot. Just put a dot.
Just put a dot there.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Andy, someone asked a question because, you know, when people join any type of business, some join and just sit and, you know, don't do anything. I heard someone ask, if you're a founder and you don't do anything, do you still get paid?
No.
What happens if everybody sit there and didn't do anything? The government would label it as a security. In other words, it'd be passive income to you. You didn't have to do anything to get it. So you need to have a website on, and then we'll have meetings. We'll have monthly meetings on Zoom, whereby you can give suggestions or report things that you might have seen that's not in compliance, so that you're doing something.
Okay, click that.
But we'll start those. We'll start those probably the latter part of January. The meetings.
Tommy, if I can say one thing, as a founder, put in a website, period.
Correct. Yes,
There you go. That'll
I
take
agree.
care of that problem. As a founder, put in a website, period.
Hello. I've been asking in the group chat. I'm on the MyVMA page and it says we're the directory, but mine does not show your back office. So what do I do?
Have you joined? It won't show back office unless you join. Join now.
I'm still having trouble with the agreement.
Yeah. You see that right there? You got to join.
Hey, Tommy, can you explain the two different back office that looks the same? Because I think some people are getting confused with that.
Also on the agreement, I had to do it. It kept popping up a couple of times, but then finally it took me back to the VIMA directory. If somebody's having a problem with that.
You're interested in my site.
Okay, so somebody was asking about the back office.
Yeah, remember there's two different back office. They look alike. The one when we first joined, when this thing first started, and then you have a back office from here that looks similar to
Right.
the other back. Can you explain both back office to the people?
Yes, and most of the information carries over, but the new back office has quite a bit more information in it. Let's
causing a noise. Launching today. Yeah, it's just a program. This is a live one.
Well, I'm
Some
trying
of
to.
them's program.
There we are. Okay, I had to fix that real quick. Okay, so on the original back office, you'll see supercharged success, You had a video link, the previous calls, downline, overview. And then on the MyVIMA, you have your myvima.com link, previous calls, your downline, your overview, and it should match up exactly, except for the difference in the myvima.com link. The earnings page is the same way. For the earnings page, it's going to show the total amount of earnings that you have and provide you with ways to cash out, to be able to get some of those earnings out of the system into your bank account or however you would like it. The pay details, and it's just called details on the new site, because on the old site, the pay details was exactly how you were getting paid, the different ways, the commissions and so on. On the MyVIMA, the details has the details for your web clicks also, so how you've earned your web clicks. So it's your earnings details and your web click details.
How does Tommy, let's look at the details there and explain the earnings.
I have a lot of information in my details.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Tommy?
Yes.
Tommy, I was just wondering, a lot of us have businesses for taxes and everything. Is there some way we could put our business name above our name, and then we could use the EIN number of our business and then put that in the contract?
Yes, absolutely.
So then we have everything legal, so which is tied to our EIN number. That would be great.
Yes. And you can just use your business name. If like for your profile, edit your profile information. So instead of first name, and today's the first time I've really ran across an issue. Didn't think about the business names because so many people have used businesses. Instead of using Tommy, I could just put in my business or whatever it is.
I just didn't know if it would make a difference with the IRS and their securities type things if we had our name, didn't have our name at all in it. I just didn't know. Rather than having a separate one that just has the business above our first name, and then we'd have our name tied to it too, so that, I don't know, I'm just asking.
Right.
The government doesn't care what you call yourself as long as they get their money.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't
your
know.
money.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to have your name up above it.
Right.
You could just have your business name if that's the way you got your account set up.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate all your hard work.
Tommy,
I have a question because I tried to withdraw. I brought in 3 founders early on, and I had a little over $100 in the back room. Last week, I tried to draw off part of that $100 through PayPal, and it wouldn't work. Is there something going on there?
We're slowly processing the PayPal, and I know we have not caught up on that. I think last time I checked, I think there was like 15 requests that haven't been processed yet. We're going to continue processing those up to the daily limit that we can, but there's no problem. It's just delayed.
They've got limits set on how much you can process out a day, and it's PayPal is terrible.
Tommy,
Yes.
I'm still trying to get past filling out the rental agreements page. My name is not matching. I don't have a middle name. I put the dot.
Okay.
Still not working for me.
So let me clear mine out and go back to it. Let's see if I can remember where that is at here. So the website rental agreement, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so I just cleared mine out. Okay, so what I would suggest is you're on this page, right?
Yes.
Just copy this top part. However it is between the and the comma. and then come down here and paste it in.
You put the comma into.
No.
Oh, make sure I don't pick up any of that.
And make sure there's no space, because see, I have a space in front of mine.
Yeah.
Delete that space out, and now it's going to work.
Yeah, try deleting spaces too. Should I?
Is it giving you a red error?
Yeah, it says your full legal name does not match the full name at the top of the agreement.
And you tried copying it?
I'm trying it now. I'm on a laptop. It's not, tablet is not that easy.
Oh, right.
Working on it. Keyboard. Copy.
Tommy, didn't you tell me to click on the date or something and when we first started talking, and then it worked, for me? I was getting the same problem she was getting. I don't know if that'll work for her.
So if you're in this block, click out of it and it should update.
Yeah, I tried it. I've been listening and trying everything. No, still not doing it. Copied and pasted.
Yeah, that worked, Julie. Click on the date and it does work.
Yeah, I did try that.
Yeah.
I go back and come back and did everything differently. Every time I hear something, I tried.
Did you check your space right there? You don't have a space in the front?
No, no space in the front.
Okay.
What does it say in red? What does it say in red to you?
Your full legal name must match a full legal name at the top of the agreement.
That's the problem right there.
The same thing happened to me. It told me the same thing, and I even copied and pasted, and it still didn't work. So I just hit the back button, refilled everything again, and then it took it the second time.
I did that a few times too.
Keep working on it. It will eventually take it. I had to do mine a couple times too, and eventually took it.
That's stuff to do.
You probably need to refresh and start all over again.
I'm gonna try it on it.
With the cookies back out, and then, because it does work.
I think I'll try it on the laptop.
Good idea.
And sometimes log out of your computer and log back in. That might help. I don't know. Just trying to get suggestions.
I have a quick question. I'm trying to type myvima.com, and when it comes up, it says electronic signatures. Do we have to fill that out first?
Yes.
Okay. And once you fill that out, it lets you into the mall.
Yes.
Thanks.
I have a question.
You go first.
Okay, so I completed the electronic signature page, and it took me to a agreement where you have to pay. It says something about a $49 fee.
And
that's waived for first 30 days. You don't have to pay that.
Okay, so just push continue.
Yes.
Okay, and on the VIMA directory, I did not see your back office on mine.
And you joined up, put your name where it said join?
Yes.
What is underneath support for yours?
View mall entrance is not showing that. Let's see. Let me go back.
So it looks like she's not signed in.
All right, let me go back. So I signed in. I saw that it says sign in or create an account.
Right.
And I signed in, and I feel, okay, let's see what's on my mall. Hold on. You can answer another question. I'm trying to get back to my directory.
Okay,
I've
got a question.
Point of information for you. Last time we had something with you, Andy, ASD, we did surfing. We looked at so many sites in so many seconds or minutes, whatever, and that was part of our pay. Are we doing that with this or not?
You don't have to do that with this.
Okay.
Now,
We can.
what we strongly suggest though, is that each day you go to the sweepstakes and click on that shopper's viewer and look at 10 websites, and that'll give you 2 sweepstake tickets for that day. And that also does your clicking, but it's done voluntarily. It's not done where you got to do it.
Tommy,
Okay.
are you going to go through that? Is Tommy going to show us that?
I don't think he can until after 4 o'clock. That stakes stopping viewer is not live yet.
Okay, can we be aware it's 2 o'clock and Tommy has to also put all those web clicks on? So I just want to let y'all know it's 2 o'clock right now.
Okay, I have a question, and it's so for Canadians, when you go into the VIMA section under your profile, so with the paychecks, and it's asking for a bank routing number, and it's a required 9 digits. We don't use paychecks in Canada, and we only have 8 digits, and it's transit number. So what is the 9 digits that we would need to put in? Because it's giving me an error where it's not green, it's red. So basically I'm missing a digit, but our transit numbers here is only 8. So what do we do at this point?
If your transit number is only 8, you can still save it and it'll be red, but it's just, don't worry about that at this point. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I put that warning in there just because paychecks was required. They needed that to be 9 digits. But since we're going to be using this information for more than paychecks for other payment processors, just leave it the way it should be and save. And even though it'll be red, we'll eventually make it turn green.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing for the Social Security. So that is right, because I haven't entered my Social Security because I'm in Canada and it's a little bit different for you guys.
Right.
It does work though. If you put Social Security, because I'm in Canada, it works. If you put all 9 digits, or some people have heard that just put all zeros or 1 to 9, and it worked.
Can I just add something to the banking information? For me, I had, my banking is only 5 digits, so I just add all zeros and it worked.
Yeah.
So you're saying that
I just put in four zeros before my banking number with the rest of it, and it added up to 9. So that's what I did, and it took it. It accepted it.
Tommy said, just put in your 4 digits, and said it'll still be red, but it'll save it.
I've got a question. I'm based in the UK, so paychecks won't work for me. Is PayPal still an option?
Yeah, it's just kind of a slow pay. They just let us pay so much per day.
Can I say something, please? I am from Canada, and they have a 9 digit. Just call the
No, they don't.
Call the bank. Just listen to what I'm saying, please. Call the bank. Explain to them that you're getting a commission from the States, and they're asking for a 9 digit, and they'll give it to you. I have Scotia. My husband have TD, and I got the number. In regards to the SIN number, it does work. I put it in, and it did work.
I've called both the CIBC and the Royal Bank, and they say it's only.
Oh, did you tell them what you're asking for? You tell them it's paycheck, and they're asking for a 9 digit coming from the US. They'll give you the number. Just explain it that way.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, just explain it that way. That it's coming from Canada. The commission is coming from the US. Sorry, and therefore they're asking for, and it's paycheck. They'll give you the number.
Okay.
I am with Citibank, and I am with
agreement. And the somebody asked a question about the rental agreement. And the rental agreement, the agreement is that you're renting your website to us, and we're paying you a rental fee based on our outside income and based on the number of web clicks that you have. That's the essence of the agreement.
Can I go back to the UK question, please? What are my options regarding paychecks?
What was that?
So I explained previously, I'm based in the UK, so I don't think paychecks will work for me. Is PayPal my only option until the new e-wallet is launched?
Yeah, PayPal, or if it's large enough payout, we could do a bank wire. Otherwise, in about 3 weeks, we're going to have our own payment processor, and we won't have that trouble. We'll be
Okay. Okay, thanks. I can wait 3 weeks. That's fine.
We'll be able to pay right out to you.
Okay, thank you. That works for me.
I have a question regarding the banking information as well. Do we have to put our SIN, a social security number?
Do you have to put what?
Our social security number. Is that necessary?
Is that in the United States?
We're in Canada.
Canada?
I put all zeros in there, my love, and it took it.
No, I'm not asking about putting the zeros. Is it necessary to use our SIM? That's what I'm asking.
No, ma'am, it should not be necessary.
No.
You don't put your social insurance number anywhere.
Yes, because I'm not
unless it's
comfortable. That's why I'm
necessary.
asking this question.
Yeah.
Yes, so put in the zeros or just type in Canada, CANADA, took it.
Oh, so all zeros and Canada.
Yes, ma'am.
Either or.
Okay.
Can you still get paid without putting the social security number in?
It's a different country.
I
so
don't think you're
rules are
going to get
different.
money, because usually when you go to get a work or something like that, you have to have your SIN. So
That's
I
different.
think you have a problem when being paid, because the SIN identify you. So
It's
I
a
think you're gonna
different, it's
have
a
a problem
different
when it comes
business.
to PD.
This is a different altogether. That's for the government.
Yeah, for Canada. But I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying to
talking
you,
about
it's
America.
money being paid out from the US, and they want to make sure it's you. So I think you're going to have a little problem when it comes to payday. Hopefully they can resolve it.
Or use the other payment processes that the company is offering.
Yes,
Okay.
like the check.
I'll do that then.
Can I say something about this? What I think in the US, right? We're gonna be putting our social, I believe we're supposed to, but anything that's international, this is what Andy talking about. The company is coming out with a payment plan that's gonna work internationally, and whatever laws that you have there in your country about you filing your personal tax and the money that you're receiving, you have to do according to the laws that govern your country. Does it make sense?
Right, right.
Excellent. Yeah. Andy,
Yes.
can you tell me again about what the essence is of the business? You said that you're paying us for renting the website to you. Can you say
Yes.
that again?
We're renting your website.
Uh-huh.
And we're paying you with our outside income according to how many websites that you have.
Uh-huh.
That's the main thing of the rental agreement.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's no obligation on your part. Obligation is all on our part.
Uh-huh.
I have
You said
another
we can only
question.
have one website. I thought, can we have two?
One website, yes.
I would like to ask another question. Okay, regarding can we use this business to file for our taxes? Do we get a tax receipt?
Now, where are you from?
Canada.
Canada? Tax receipt?
Yes.
You mean at the end of the year?
Yes.
We'll
Because
give
if we're going to put our social insurance number on it, it's simply telling me that we can file for taxes with the earnings that we get from this business.
Yeah, we'll give you a total of the earnings that you made.
Okay.
Yes, because in the United States, we're going to do 1099 is the same thing Andy telling you. It lets us know how much money we earn.
Right.
That's why everyone, that's your own personal information. You have to report what you earn. And yes, the company, I believe, will let you know how much you earn. Very simple.
But I have a question. But telling us the total and giving us a tax receipt is two different things. So what she's asking is, in Canada, do we receive a tax receipt at the end of the year, not a total?
Because this company is not dealing with taxes, I think. That's, again, when I receive my 1099, that's when I go to my accountant, my tax person. I say, hey, man, this is a business I got on the side. This is how much I made. He does the taxes for me. MyVIMA doesn't do any taxes for me. All I'm doing is I have a business with MyVIMA. That's it. And they would let me know how much money that I earn. Two total separate things here.
So therefore, you don't need your Canadians don't need to put their social insurance number there.
Exactly.
That's what
This
I'm
is what
saying.
the other Canadian lady
I
keeps
wouldn't
telling
put
you
your
guys.
social. I
You
wouldn't
don't
put
have
your
to do
social
it.
insurance number.
Yeah,
Just
that's
don't
what
put
she
your
was
thing.
saying.
Hey guys,
We're,
hey folks.
We're applying to the Canadian government to find out exactly what they want us to do.
Yeah, Andy, this is Dave. Well, we're going to have Ron Mueller, a tax expert, sometime in January, do a call. And he told me that, Canadian and American taxes are very similar. But, he can get all these questions answered about taxes right now. I think we should concentrate on trying to get questions pertaining to launching today so we can get Tommy back working before 4 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
taxes aren't for a year yet.
Right,
Yes,
right.
correct.
Yeah, we can deal with that, but not right now.
It's now 15 minutes past the hour. Let's shut this off at 20 past the hour.
Yes, please. Ready to
Can
go.
I ask a quick question? It's for Tommy.
Okay.
Is Tommy on the line?
Yes, he said, okay.
Tommy, this is Cheryl. I'm logged into my back office and I'm on details. When I scroll down, I see web click details and it's dated 1/1/2021. It says order number Tommy Knight.
Yeah. Just don't worry about that right now. I'm cleaning that up.
Okay. Thank you. All right, thanks.
I forgot about
I'm
that.
good. I just want to make sure that,
Thank you.
All right,
I need to have this confirmed because I am not clear on it. I plan on advertising another MLM business that has an advertising platform into the shopper's view. Can I do that?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
We use a replicated link to recommend link. If I need MyVIMA link to send people to the new site and say, hey, maybe get into this thing, and this is what you got to do. Can we do that?
Can you,
Or our
Bob,
back office?
say that again clearly? Hang on,
I'm
buddy.
looking at something that you guys said. It's a replicated MyVIMA link. Is that in my back office? I haven't been it recently. And it's, can I use that link there to recommend people to check out VIMA business, and then we get back together and go to all the details?
Yes, that's what it's for.
Sure. That's what you want to do. We want to promote.
That's what I wanted to do in the first place. That's all I was trying to find out. Thank you.
Now, I have a question regarding the one website that we're able to take and put in there. Down the road, I have more than one business.
Well, you can change them out anytime, or if you want to advertise another business, you can have a separate, just like you got that one, you'd have another one in another business name.
So you're saying we could do multiple advertising sites there?
You can have another site in a business name, yes.
Okay. Would you be able to tell someone to click that link to let me know where to add the website at? Because I didn't see where to add your website at.
Okay. I don't think.
It's on the
Tommy
screen
knows.
right now. He has it on the screen where it says websites. Tommy.
Okay, so that's in the, where would you go to the overview?
Overview and to the end that you see websites.
Okay. Now, see, but that's so that looked like somebody just advertising their own VIMA site.
Now, if you click on websites, it'll give you a place to put in your website.
Okay.
Same place.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Website.
and y'all forgive me, I'm asking the VIMA family, please keep me in prayer. I just lost my father 2 days ago, so I'm trying to deal with that, and I'm trying to get to this meeting to see what's going on. So I haven't been able to get all of what's going on at today's
So
meeting.
sorry to hear that.
Pastor, our prayers go with you and your family.
May
Peace
God
and
give
love,
you
brother.
peace.
Peace and
In the
love.
name of Jesus.
Absolutely, bud.
Thank you so much.
I have a question for Andy when it's okay.
Quickly, if I have a website, can I share it with my downlines to use? Like if it's my website, but can I allow them to use it?
Of course. Of course.
Okay, no problem.
Andy, can I ask you something else, sir?
Okay.
So in order to have everything, in order, I need to fill out my profile page, do the electronic signature, and then get a website. Is that right?
Yes.
Is there anything else that I would need to do?
No.
Okay. And you said something about those sweepstakes. Do you need to go to, would it be suggested to go to them twice a day or do 1 or 2 a day or something?
Yeah. Yeah, sure would.
Okay.
You know, where you can get your 4 or 5 tickets
Okay.
every day.
I'm not really sure where to put my website in, even when I get one, but I do have the 800 number or 850 number that you showed me for the support. You said contact Eric.
Right.
Right. He probably would be able to help me with that.
Yes.
Jason Derek White is here to please.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get this done. I tell you what, this is a great time, Mike, to close it out and get Tommy back to work. So we're ready to go.
We got less than 60. We got less than 60 seconds to go. So
All right, real quick. I have a question real quick.
No, there's not enough time
No
for any
question.
more questions. So basically, bottom line, for closing it out, I hope you took some notes. Do what Tommy says. Get your website in your back office and have some fun with this. And for those of you that like, we'll see you at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait. Can't wait.